So today we'll be looking at why women always tend to leave their men when they have financial difficulties, when they face financial problems, or when they go broke. Hey guys, how you doing? I trust you're doing good. Now, disclaimer alert, okay? I'm not saying the point I bring here must be accepted by everyone. I'm just saying it's from my experience and from observing other ladies as well. So people might have different ideas. I'm not shoving it down your throat. First of all, there was a census that was carried out on this particular question: why women tend to leave their men whenever they are faced with financial difficulties, or whenever the men go broke. And a whooping 72% of these ladies said it's because the men tend to lash out on them. I saw this and I was wowed, because this is so true. It's so true, because when a man has difficulties, when a man is worried, when a man has issues, he always wants to find a way to let it out. Now, this financial frustration is one of the hardest things to do, because a man feels like he's the head. He's supposed to be in control of everything. So that 1 minute where he's not in control and he feels like you are the person in control, he feels really frustrated, and they always tend to take it out on the next person around. When they cannot pay their bills no more, they cannot afford a luxurious lifestyle, or they cannot afford the things they used to get before, he cannot take care of himself without help from you or his family, he becomes frustrated somehow to an extent. And when they're frustrated, they look for the next available person to let out this frustration on. That next available person will not be their mom. That next person will not be their brother nor their sister. No. It's going to be you, the fiance or the girlfriend, because he knows that whatever he's going to lash out on you, in most instances, you're not going to react. You're just going to sit quiet. So they feel like, okay, you're the punching bag. And then everything you do tends to upset them, because they feel frustrated that you have power, you have control over them. Now, let me give an example. You surprise him with dinner, and he's like, oh yeah, because you now have the money, you can just cook whatever you want to cook without even asking me what I want to eat. You can buy whatever you want to buy without asking my opinion, what I feel about it. Whereas you are doing that as a surprise. You intended for it to be like a surprise. You intended for it to be like a gift to him, but he takes it the other way. He will always lash out their frustration. Some of them go verbally abusive, some go even physically abusive, which is not the best. But in this case, they're actually frustrated at themselves. Like they're angry at themselves, like, I can't provide for this woman, I can't do this, I can't do ABCD, and now a woman has to back me up and things like that. They're frustrated at themselves, but they tend to express their frustration on the next person. And in most cases, when this girl is not married to you, some of them will just take off, because I mean, you can't, there's just how much you can take. You can't go physically violent on someone you're not married to and you expect that person to stay there. So most of them will just not be able to take the anger, the frustration, because the guy will just be angry at every single thing, because he's angry at himself for not being able to stand up as a man. But as much as people would understand that, most of the ladies will not be able to bear with that. Now, like I said, that's just for some part of the ladies. For the other part of ladies, some of them just come there for the money. Like they just want to chill and be a baby girl. Like, you take care of them with your money. So once the money is not there, they go. That's why some of them will not even give you face if you don't have money. So like I said, there are two sides to the coin. There's this one side that says, okay, they cannot stand the way the man treats them in that position, because the man feels like it's in expressing anger, it's in shouting, that he feels like he still has authority over the woman, whereas the woman does whatever she does out of love, out of just trying to make him feel like, we are still one. Okay, I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you as my husband. I'm here to support you as my fiance. I'm here to support you as my boyfriend. But then they always just tend to want to be in control, always, like it is, I mean, the head that they are. And then there's this other side. Now they're just in for the bougie life. They're just there for the enjoyment. When there's no more enjoyment, there's no more money for enjoyment, then they tend to go. So that's just it. That's why women have issues whenever you're broke. So just be careful, just be aware. Men, try to control your emotions and know the kind of woman you have in your life. Okay, goodbye.